Let's move on to the use cases of bitwise operators in JavaScript. Let's look at something simple as finding an even number, and we'll do a comparison between the arithmetic way of finding an even number in JavaScript and compare it with the bitwise operator way of finding an even number, and then we'll look at the performance difference between the two. In the arithmetic approach, we'll find whether a number is even or odd by using a modulus operator. Number modulus 2 is equal to 0 would be an even number, and if this was 1, this would be an odd number. So if you want to look at an example, if you were checking for number 4, the remainder is 0. 4 would be an even number. If you were looking at 5, the remainder is 1. That will give us an odd number. If you want to find an even number using the bitwise operator, similar to how we have done modulus here, we'll just replace that with an AND operator. So the number and 1, 0, then that would be an even number, and if this was 1, then it is an odd number. If we want to look at an example, if the number was 4, it would be written in binary like 1 0 0, and if you apply an AND operator with 1, it would be 1 and 0 is 0 0 0 0, 1 and 0 0, so that would be 0. If let's say the number was 5, then it would be 1 0 1. If you apply an AND with just 1, that would be 1 and 1 is 1, 0 0, that would be 1. This is going to be odd. Let's look at it in a code example. Let's create a new file, call it even.js. Let's look at the arithmetic approach first. If is even arithmetic takes in a number and num modulus 2 is equal to 0. If we console log, we've got a function which uses the modulus operator to find whether this is an even and odd number, and then we log it to the console. In the arithmetic, if the number modulus 2 is equal to 0, then it's even, otherwise odd. So let's just run this and see. 4 is even. If this was 13, then 13 is odd. Now to convert it to bitwise, all we need to do is change this to a bitwise operator, and let's check that again. So 13 is odd, and if we were checking 4 is even. How both the operations compare to each other in terms of performance. Create a function. We are going to log the time it took for the arithmetic operator and then compare it with the time it took for the bitwise operator. Let's say 1000 numbers, and let's see, it took the arithmetic operator 0.154 milliseconds, and for the bitwise operator it took 0.026 milliseconds. You can see the time difference between the two. Now if we increase it, so it took about 2.1 milliseconds and 1.1 milliseconds, and if we increase, so as we keep increasing the numbers, the bitwise operator is pretty much half the time. So this is how you can improve the performance of your calculations within JavaScript using the bitwise operator. We will look at some more examples in the coming videos.